Okay, welcome back to our next installment on JP6 Services. This video is going to entail on how to measure for the installation of an exterior door. So we have here's a basic masonry opening of a front entry door for a home. And what we got to do first is we have to check our size of our masonry opening. So the way we check, we always check from our left to our right. And right now we have a masonry opening of about 37 and a half, which is about a half inch less than what we're looking for. A normal masonry opening for an exterior door is either 36, 38, or 40 inches. It's always going to be 4 inches larger than the actual slab of the door. Then we're going to measure from the sill to the lintel at the top, and we're at 83 inches. So 83 inches is the norm. So if this were, since this is a 37 and a half by 83 inch tall door, you can assume that the door that's installed here is a 34 by 80, even though our masonry opening is a half inch smaller than normal. So what we're going to do is we're going to confirm that this is a 34 inch door. So we're going to open the door and measure the inside of the jamb where the door opens on 2 different spots, and that'll let us know if in fact we have a 34 inch door installed in an opening designed for a 34 inch door. Because sometimes you'll find some contractors, they don't measure it right, and they'll install a door that is much too large for the opening, and then they can't install a storm door or can't properly install the exterior brick molding trim on the door opening. Want to see? Okay, so now we're on the inside of our exterior door, and we're going to measure what size this door is in this masonry opening. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to put our tape measure on the inside where the hinge is on, and we're going to measure on the inside of the jamb where the door makes contact with the jamb. As if you can see here, you can bring the camera over here and see that measurement. We are exactly 34 inches. So this is in fact the 34 inch door installed in an opening designed for a 34 inch door. Next, we're going to put the tape measure down on the floor, and we're going to bring it up to the top of the jamb. And if you see here, we're right at 80 and a half. Now the normal, or say 80 and 3/4, the normal height for an exterior door should be 81 inches. So this door looks as if it is a 1/4 inch shorter than the norm for a JELD-WEN or a Feather River door. But we know that the door is going to fit because our exterior masonry from the sill up to the lintel is 83 inches, which is the normal height, including the brick mold, and the unit size of the door is going to be 83 inches, including the brick mold. So even though this door is a little bit shorter, our stock size door will fit because it's telling us that the masonry opening will allow for a full height of a new exterior door measured at 83 inches, what you'll buy off the shelf. Now if you come over here one more time, come a little closer, the next measurement we want to check is the width of the jamb. Now a normal jamb, when you buy it off the shelf, it's going to come out to 4 9/16 of an inch. As you can see here, this jamb, when you measure from the inside or the back side of the trim where the jamb begins to the width of where the brick molding starts, we're at 6 inches. So this exterior door has a jamb that is 1.5 inches larger than what you would normally buy off the shelf at either Home Depot, Lowe's, or Menards. Normally that would make it a custom order door. You'd have to order it, wait a couple weeks for it to come in, and then you'd have to install the door. In this particular case, JELD-WEN and Feather River make jamb extension kits. Now, it is important that when you purchase a jamb extension kit, that the jamb extension kit is the same brand as the door that you're installing. Otherwise, the sill won't fit. When you go to extend the sill and install the sill plate, it will not latch on to the brand of the door if it's not from the same company. Alright, so we removed the storm door and the slab and the pins. At this point, normally you would already know this information because we already discussed it at the beginning of the video, but we're just going to confirm what I already explained. So we say here that this should be a 34 by 80 door because of the size of our masonry, the size of our slab, and the height. So this is the proper size door installed in the proper size height. And So we're just gonna confirm. Normally you would confirm this before you rip out the door, but we already did this before we started the video. But you can go to the store, take out your tape measure, and there it is, 35.5. Why is this a 34-inch door with a unit size of 35.5? Because the slab itself, the door slab, is 34 inches wide, and you're gonna add 3/4 of an inch to either side because that's the thickness of the jamb. It's 3/4 of an inch wide. So it would be 34 plus an inch and a half is 35.5, and that would be the unit size of your door, 35.5. Now we're gonna measure our height of this door. The height of this door from the bottom of the sill to the very top, we're looking at for the Feather River door is 81 3/4. So 81 3/4 height, 35.5 wide, unit size. And remember how we spoke about on the masonry opening, we have 83 inches tall, including the brick molding. The brick molding is the exterior trim. Well, let's go ahead and verify that that's the case. We're gonna run our tape measure from the bottom of the brick mold. We're gonna go to the top of our brick mold. There it is. There's your 83 inches. So a normal size door, including the brick molding, needs to have a masonry opening of 83 inches. Either masonry or framing, it doesn't matter. 83 inches is the height of the opening that you're looking for. And remember how I told you, or how I spoke earlier, that a 34-inch door must have an exterior opening of 38 inches? So let's verify that. Our brick molding from left to right. There's our left, here's our right. There's our 38 inches. So it's always going to be 4 inches larger than the slab of the door. That's how you know what size of door is supposed to be installed in a masonry opening. The width of our jamb, a stock size jamb, from the back of the brick molding to the edge of the jamb, if you look here, it's 4 9/16 of an inch. So like we confirmed earlier, that the existing jamb is 6 inches. That's not a problem, because we have our jamb extension kit made by Jeld-Wen, made by Feather River, and a Feather River door, the sill plate will connect in no problem.